Oh yeah, he can. Oh.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh god, that hurts. Are you guys just sitting there? I can wait. Get up.
Nah, nah, you're trapped now.
No,
Can't
he
play
needs to
melee
get out.
now. Alright, let's go. Sonic vs. Cloud. It's one of the weird ones where Sonic doesn't automatically win the low percentage games. His Cloud shows are just like that. 0 to 60 in a second. Now it's the other part of the matchup. Now that Vince has limit, how effectively can LS make him use it? Because that's the one thing that really determines like if people know the matchup or not. How well they can make him abuse limit and have to use it.
Let's just see how well Vince knows the matchup.
Yeah, it's one of the weird ones where it's like, he doesn't want to be up close because then you always, well, alright, now I can't react to spin dash.
And it's like, LS can do a lot of things in the air too that Vince might not be able to cover. Sonic just has such good aerial movement and his like aerial game. Like Cloud does too, but Sonic is just a good character.
Yeah. Ooh, and that's where you should probably be willing to burn the limit right there because he already saw him use the double jump and he has the lane right there with spring.
That's the one thing Vince doesn't do a lot. He doesn't use limit unless he knows for a fact he can kill.
Yeah, because that's honestly, it can go either way. Like, honestly, you don't want to have Mewtwo King limit uses where you're always using it.
Yeah. But at the same time, Mewtwo King does pretty well.
Not anymore. He's like melee. Unfortunately, Mewtwo King has gotten to the point where it's just, alright, enter up, single elimination bracket.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he does a spin to swirl around.
LS.
Nah, LS beat...
Oh, he beat Vince in winner side, I think.
Oh. Oh yeah, he did.
Game 2, Town and City.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about this stage with Sonic.
In all honesty, it's weird because against top tiers, they don't have really a bad stage, so it's like, alright, they do great everywhere.
Yeah.
With this, he just has to worry about a few setups that Sonic has. So other than that, he probably took him here, especially since like FD was banned.
Well, Vince won, so LS would have been picking the stage.
Yeah, which, because Vince most likely banned FD because, well, I feel like LS is one of the people that if you give him FD, he's going to take all the time.
Yeah. Lots of air dodges off the stage there. Make sure Vince doesn't go out. Nice grab by LS there.
Yep, a nice toe clap. Bring him up, and are we going for it? Nah.
That might have been the stock if LS got that second up there.
Yeah. And it's usually like as a Cloud player, a lot of the times I see like Nair, I'm like, I wonder, was that C6 Nair or was he trying to go for the dare trade?
Yeah. Vince needs to hold shield more neutral into the Sonic. He's sidestepping instead of shielding, which is still getting hit. Ooh.
Ooh. And he's
Nice
right.
parry, though.
Yeah.
If he didn't go off stage there, he probably could have gotten a punish.
Yeah, but I feel like that's part of his thing, where he's trying to confuse him up with his movement to try to get him to pick a ledge option.
Yeah.
And now we've got full on, nope.
Nice
I'll say
up there,
full on
Vince.
neutral, but alright. He made one mistake putting himself up in the platform, and you don't want to put yourself in a disadvantage state for Cloud. Especially when you already had neutral.
See what if Ellis can bring this back from
Yeah.
behind.
It's one of those weird things where he can bring it back, but Sonic definitely semi needs raids to help get that kill. Other than that, he can have a good amount of troubles killing.
Yeah. And Vince has rage, so it's easier for him to get a lot more.
LS is in kill percent from a lot of moves. And he's gonna go high. Oh, that was limit.
Yeah, that was limit.
Ooh. Oh. Alright, I can explain this. As a Cloud player, this happens a fair amount. When
Was that
you
disrespect?
No, that was he was probably going for cross slash, but he held his fastball a little bit too long, so that way when he hit his special move, he got finishing touch instead of limit cross slash.
It's kind of the thing with like Greninja, if you hold, like, you mistakenly hold side B.
Yeah.
Try to up B sometimes.
It's one of those things where it rarely happens because usually that's the one thing they practice a bunch, but when it does, you look like a fool.
Oh, now that Sonic does have rage, so he's able to get a lot off of it.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, I was about to say, that's another thing. When your opponent has a deficit as Cloud, every time you're off stage, like, alright, how are they going to try getting... Oh!
Bad DI.
Probably holding back to try to drift away, but then just got smacked out of it.
Yeah.
Alright, we got the run back.
On Town in the City.
Yeah.
One more game for Vince for the bracket reset.
Yeah. Because the one thing that LS should probably be trying to do better is usually Vince has been able to just double jump and snap to the ledge with regular climb hazard. So maybe trying to put down a spring or trying to throw out the safe Sonic forward smash. Because that thing has incredible amounts of range. Alright, and we got our low percent combos.
He's got limit now. See
Yep.
what he can make out of it. Kill, damage, recovery, whatever he needs it.
Yeah.
Platforms are back, so we don't have to worry about the FD style of Sonic. He can camp on the platforms a little bit. Sonic wants to stay on the main non-moving platform. Ooh, nice catch.
Yeah, that was actually really amazing because it will have caught the tech in place and the tech away since the platform was moving in. And now we have back to neutral. Us wants to just get safe damage, and Vince is like, alright, I want extra credit.
Yeah.
And you know he's gotta be feeling himself. He's like, alright, I'm about to get this clean bracket reset, feeling good after everything. Oh, I was about to say, are we about to get the third spin dash air dodge? Ooh, Dolph to the face. And spring? No. That's the one thing where he's got to at least try to put out a hitbox right there.
Yeah. Being able to get that spring out, even if it's not going to like hit him, it's still good because it makes him think about it for the next time.
Yeah, and then it's sort of like he either has to try to drift back a little bit or he just respects it and goes low. He's right now with limit. If he feels like he's about to die, he can just pull the trigger and try to get like a clean 27% damage.
Yeah, any damage right now for Vince is good damage.
Yeah, and it's right about now that he has the flash of death, he might use it. Oh no.
Oh, that was nice. That was like a nice try to get him.
Yeah.
But a bit too early on it. Didn't sweet spot it.
Yeah, now it's that weird part where you don't want to get thirsty for the kill, but if you don't, when are you going to get the kill?
That was a nice spot dodge by LS there.
Yeah. That was a nice spot dodge and banana split. And this is where he can make it through because even though he's got raids, all of his combos stay the same.
Yep. And then a lot of his moves are kind of staled.
Yeah.
Even though Sonic's moves, he doesn't care about his moves being staled.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if he falls on that platform and techs, he's dead.
Yeah, now it's the scary part. He's gonna go high with the spring. Ooh.
Yeah, Vince should have read that he wasn't gonna go back to ledge, because if he did, it was an easy just edge guard there.
Yeah, because there's especially a lot with
Nice
getting
inversion.
the regrabs. Yeah, that's it.
Game.
Yep.
Nice catch by Vince there. I have a question for you about that last turn against your game. Vince hit you with a full or a limit.
Ooh, I can explain this.
You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, limit climb hazard. It's got weird hitboxes where it's like there's some along it where you'll get the spark, like that's the knockback one, but then you'll also get like a weird hitbox, and it's like, all right, you went nowhere now.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Because the like spark went off, but you didn't go anywhere. I'm like,
yeah, he got one hitbox and then another one canceled it out. It's like, great, no knockback.
that day. Alright, starting off on the standard Smashville. Everybody just doesn't ban in Jersey. Just go right to Smashville.
I feel like that's everywhere. It's like, alright, Starville's everywhere. And it's one of those things that, like, as a Cloud main, you always want to go here because platform camping to get limited is amazing.
Yeah. I know as a kid.
And as I say that, he follows my advice.
You can probably hear it.
I don't know. It's one of those weird things where we're semi-close.
Yeah.
And
they don't have headphones.
And I'm pretty I'm not just like shouting everything like, alright.
LS in the lead right now. 40% lead.
Yeah, it's basically even.
I feel like Ryu and Cloud are the two characters that as long as they're within like 20 to 30% range, it's even the entire time. Because you can just kill them at 100%.
And I feel like once Cloud has limit, then that just evens up a whole bunch.
Yeah.
But then once you make it, like, him use limit, it's like, alright, his explosive kill power is gone. And then it's just like, alright, his oppressive advantage state. And he's gonna have to recover low, and no! That's where we should have seen the almighty Sonic Punch.
Vince's limit now. Let's see what he does.
Well, no.
That, though.
I love. There's one thing where it's like you have to time that pretty soon for a neutral up, otherwise they'll get the perfect shield. So it's something that he has to pull the trigger on really fast.
I don't think he meant to do it that way. I think he meant to turn it around, but just missed input the turnaround. See if Vince can get this kill before LS racks up a lot of extra.
Yeah, because right now I feel like Vince is trying to get him to panic string because a lot of it's sort of he's hopping around his face when he's in the air, but he's not really committing to any aerials.
Yeah. Nice back there.
Yeah, and he come out with double jump. Oh nope, I'm alive. I thought I saw it, but it might have been Vince's.
I think it was Vince's.
And
that should have been a punish right there.
yeah. And now it's that weird part because you know what these players are looking for because you can tell through how Vince is playing that Vince is looking for that kill. And punish is the aggressive option with the up air. Toe clap.
There's like this piece of plastic that's just stabbing me.
Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was like, why can I not turn? Oh yeah, I can turn this.
When the stabilizers actually come and destroy your neck.
Yeah. Back to Talon City.
Yeah.
Pick this over a lot of other stages.
Well, it's one of those stages where he's been winning a bulk of his games this set on Talon City, so it might be like, alright, I've been winning here. I'm good with going here.
Yeah. I was gonna say, don't Sonics not like Lilac? Or do Sonics like Lilac?
It's weird, like, Sonic probably, I would imagine, I imagine that Lila would be alright. The only time that's weird is that you can't recover with the stage like they're probably used to.
Yeah.
But it probably gives you consistent platforms where you can try to ladder them up with up airs.
Yeah.
So I imagine that'd be pretty good.
I was thinking Vince might want to pick like Lilac, smaller stage, when Sonic can't run around as much. Like the base of the stage is just a smaller platform.
Yeah. That he might have just banned Lilac.
Yeah. Ooh, nice catch. Nice.
Yep.
Shield drop read.
Yeah, that's really good for Vince because he's been making him think that, alright, I'm not using it, I'm always holding on to this. And then he was a little bit wild. And this is where it might, No. See, that's the one thing.
That was good. Just gain knowledge on him to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, but that's the thing with LS. You're at the spot where it's like, you just gotta charge your punch. Yeah, but that might actually be one of the demoralizers because it's stuff like that that makes you think twice. Well, should I really go out? Say to go edge guard Cloud?
Yeah. Back to town and city.
Yeah.
Let's do it in this for the third time.
Yeah, he's playing a lot more aggressive this time.
Yeah, I feel like you need to play a bit aggressive in the Cloud with Sonic, just because Cloud isn't scared to camp you out. Just like Sonic's not scared to camp you out.
Yeah, it's that, and just maybe trying to abuse, like, since Sonic's so fast, you can stay a bit outside of Cloud's range, and he still has to fear what you can do. Yeah.
Almost got the air dodge real.
Yep.
Ellis is confirming like a lot of stuff in the air. He's not pressuring Vince in the air enough because Vince is just getting a lot of these safe landings.
Yeah, it's probably, he doesn't really have to go air, but just try to stay like to the sides of him because Vince has been using a lot of there since it hasn't been getting punished, and you just want to stay to the side and like pivot grab, forward smash that. Ooh, going for the wind up a bit too late. This
Factor won't kill just yet.
Alright, now you know he's got, no.
Didn't kill yet.
Yeah. I actually thought that was gonna be a pivot back throw.
Yeah. Any throw, I think any throw from Sonic.
Yeah, that's that.
Will kill him, even with impeccable DI.
Yeah, back throw, there's not really much you can do about that. It's sort of like that one thing where it's sort of you have to try to be looking out for the back roll. Because other than that, he can't really kill you with much. Yeah, that's... Yeah. And now this is the scary part.
Sonic can just keep running away.
Yeah, and since you don't have limits, up air is not going to kill for another 30%. You're going to need a back air near the side of the stage, or hit up a limit.
Vin's going for a risky option with that fair.
Yeah, it's sort of like when you're this far behind, you sort of want the stock away because you have to fear Rage Sonic and not anymore. Yeah.
Too aggressive.
Because it's sort of right now, he's probably trying to plot out, alright, how can I bring this back as quickly as possible? And it's usually like the start is like, I want a landing up air, I want auto cancel there, and let's go for it. This is where it all starts. Yeah, he's dead. And it's one of those things where it's like, alright, if I get this read, he's dead. And then he got the air dodge, and I was like, oh, he hesitated a little bit.
Let's see where Vince is going to take LS now.
I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back to town and city.
I was about to call the run back, but hey. Because it's one of those things where when you usually run it back, you're like, alright, it's not the stage that caused it. I know what I was doing wrong. I'm going to fix that this time.
Yeah, if he legitimately didn't have to go for that side B, it was way too risky, especially if LS saw what he was doing. Because if he saw what he was doing, all he had to do was do a spring like he did to get it.
Yeah. That's a weird thing, because in his mind he was probably thinking, well, if I don't go for the kill now, when will I finally go for it? Yeah, in all honesty, that's what you should be probably doing. Because, yeah, like, he's been playing aggressive for a good amount, so now that he's finally conditioned, Vince, alright, I'm always going to be in your face. Holding back might just pull out a reaction he wants. Yeah. Yeah, his up air is really hard to punish, especially when it's surprising. He's like, alright, after the second hit, you're like, oh wait, you rolled out.
Yeah. They're still decently even right now.
Yeah.
Like 30% now.
Yeah, which he can honestly make this back real quick. He is right outside this range, that's when Sonic's combos start doing a lot less.
Nice grab. That platform helping LS out a bit. Nice movement.
Yeah. And right now, stage controls swapping hands a fair amount. Which for Sonic is like, you're allowed to do that because you're like, alright, I just want to stay at this range. And then use the platform to try to reset.
Yeah. Nice jabs. Covering Vince's landing there.
Yep. Now there's, yeah.
Just run up limit. Just do it.
Alright.
Do it.
Vince saving me from yet another commentary curse.
And he runs into a forward smash.
Yeah, now he's gonna have to recover low.
Oh no. The
Yep, hitbox. Traded with, oh, well, clanked with limit. Ah, I cannot talk today.
Vince realizing that he was on the opposite side of the LS. Being able to try to open it a little bit more.
And toe clap.
Nice flip, nice flip.
Ooh, and we got the discard of the drawstring bag. It's one of those things where it's sort of like, you know it's probably coming, but it's like, nah, he's gonna read my air dodge. And it's like, wow, it worked. Ooh, he got the spring ride, but a bit too. I don't know what happened though.
I think Vince just air dodged out of it.
Alright.
Went for the up air, but wasn't able to get it in time.
Yeah, every time a Sonic gets that,
It's so
I feel
scary.
like it's scary, but you're also confused at the same time.
It's like the Mario thing with his up B.
Yeah, you're like, why the heck am I going up with him?
Yeah.
This isn't how it's supposed to work.
Nice up air straight.
Yeah.
Vince on his tournament stock here, and LS just one more stock totally.
Yeah, because it's sort of, it feels like there's a bunch of pressure on both Tias. With LS, it's like, alright, you have a game, but you don't want it to happen, because now it's sort of like, I can close this out.
Yeah.
And with Vince, it's pressure of, I need to close this out.
Yeah. They're still really even though, so like.
Oh no! I'm actually surprised he's going for that, because at this point, a trade is like so bad for Sonic. Alright. Yeah, but now it's sort of, oh. He misspaced it a little bit, that's so unfortunate. And good stuff by LS. Usually people will get hit by the final thing when they're holding in to try DI, and then it's like, no, you should back in.
Both of them, you can tell both of them are getting a bit antsy right now for the kill.
Yeah, like LS is afraid of getting strong down aired. And right now,
if LS is hit by anything, that's like.
yeah, that's aim.
Pop off.
Well, in all honesty,
Oh, winner is almost too easy.
what was it, 10? Good stuff.